did something with JER that he watched. Was it basketball?
It was Indian Valley. We were escaping from Mason.
Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball tournament coverage. Tonight in this Division IV East District Sectional Final, the Conotton Valley Rockets host the Shadyside Tigers. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wood Electric, Advancing Athletics, PAC Drilling, the Commercial and Savings Banks, W&M Commercial Roofing, Country Club Retirement Campus, Kent State Tuscarawas, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Back to Bowerston, Big Z Sports live and on location as we get set for high school tournament softball action. Conotton Valley will host Shadyside in a Division IV matchup. Good evening, everyone, as we get ready in your Wood Electric pregame show for what promises to be a great matchup. Nick McWilliams here, joined by Logan McPeek. Logan, thank you so much for joining in for our broadcast today, stepping in that color commentary role. A little background for you in that role.
If you followed Indian Valley basketball this year, you heard of Braves Nation Communications, which is the main streaming process for Indian Valley Braves basketball, I was the head broadcaster for them, and I've appeared on WJER radio for Indian Valley Maysville District semifinal. But it's my first time ever on an actual radio station, and glad to be here with you, Nick.
I'm glad to have you, and we'll take it real easy on you, I promise. Well, we get set for Conotton Valley versus Shadyside. Going to be a fun matchup. Don't go anywhere. Both head coaches upcoming. Then, of course, we'll have your starting lineups and first pitch from Bowerston after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back into the Wood Electric pregame show. We're now in the dugout with the coach, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. It's Bob Gorell for the Shadyside Tigers. Coach, beautiful day for some softball. Obviously, tournament action doesn't get much better than this. Tell me a little bit about your team, how the season went, and obviously where you are at this point in the tournament.
Absolutely, it is a beautiful day. We did good. We had a pretty good season. You want to have a little better. We lost some close games, but we finished where we wanted to. We won OVAC 2A championship, and then we're building off air. Our pitching solid, and then we got a lot of hitters this year. So.
And speaking of that OVAC championship, I know that was probably something that was pretty important for you guys and a big moment for the Tigers.
Yes, that was the first one in school history in 29 years. So yeah, there was a lot of excitement, a lot of proud moment, and all that stuff. And the girls played hard to get to that point, and they did great.
Now, riding that kind of high, obviously accomplishing something that had never been accomplished in program history before, how is that confidence building for your team, and how can you put it to use in this tournament game?
It's good. It's really good. But like I tell the girls, it's one game at a time, and even more than that, it's one inning at a time. You win one inning at a time, and that's how we play our games. And we don't give up. We fight to the end, and we don't quit.
Now, I know I don't have to tell you or your team or anyone on the coaching staff how good this Conotton Valley team is that you guys are going up against. So tell me a little bit about what you see out of the Rockets, maybe the approach you guys want to have today.
Yes, sir. Last year we come here, same game, and we didn't show up that day. Just be honest with you. We didn't show up hitting and everything like that, and hopefully we come and show them what we really play like today. So, but I know their pitching staff is phenomenal, and their hitters come to hit. So.
Now, for the upperclassmen on your team, obviously they know they've probably been here before, they've had this experience. Maybe the underclassmen haven't. So what's been the message heading into this kind of matchup, obviously far from home? Right.
Yeah, far from home. We tell the young ones, like, listen, we're setting a standard here in Shadyside, and that's what we want to build off of. And to pay attention, learn off of these older girls that worked hard to get to here, whether it was in the summer, fall, all year long, you got to put the work in.
Awesome, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Tigers.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That was head coach for the Shadyside Tigers, Bob Gorell, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we have head coach Jeremy Bleininger for Conotton Valley. Stick around. More of the Wood Electric pregame show is on the way after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston, one of the favorite places for Big Z Sports to go lately. And we're now in the dugout, brought to you by Commercial and Savings Bank. It's head coach Jeremy Bleininger for the Rockets. And coach, you know, the last few times I've talked to you, we've had not so great weather down here. Finally, tournament softball weather has arrived.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. Great day for some softball, so it's nice to have good weather.
Now, tell me a little bit about so far the tournament journey, so to speak. We're very early on here. You guys have had a lot of time to think about this tournament matchup against a team that you faced last year.
Yeah, I mean, every team's different each year, but if you come out and execute and do what we've been doing all season, I think we have a really good shot of advancing on. I mean, we take it as a one-game season at this point, and my girls know that we have to stay locked in and focused on the goal ahead, and the goal is to get further. So.
Now, Coach, you guys enter as one of the higher-ranked teams whenever it comes to your division, and naturally, we don't have to tell you about that. We wouldn't have to tell any of the girls about that. They're well aware of it. But now it's, as we talked about before we even started this interview, it's a one-game season every single time you come out. So how do you kind of manage those expectations? You guys know you come in as probably a favorite in a lot of these matchups, but you still have to focus on the fact that it's win or go home.
Absolutely. I have to keep my girls grounded and let them know, hey, any game, anything can happen. The biggest key is we don't change what we do. What we did in regular season worked. You don't change it just because it's tournament. So I guess, just sticking to who we are and what we do is the best advice I can give my kids.
Now, you're matched up against the Tigers team that picked up their first ever OVAC tournament championship or season championship. So you guys know they're going to be riding high. You know that they're going to want to come in and play the spoiler after losing to you guys last year. Can you use that to your advantage, maybe, the guys coming in who are a little bit more hyped up?
I don't know that it's any advantage. I think that if we just go out and do our thing, then the rest will fall into place where it's supposed to be.
Business as usual, probably the smart thing. And Coach, we always ask you about Macy Baker on the mound. We've seen her throughout this season. We know exactly what she can bring, and we know how dominant she can be. So what have you guys talked to her about this week, maybe in preparation for this game?
The biggest thing that we've been working on is hitting our spots. We have to hit our spots, and I tell them, the further we get in the tournament, the better the competition we're going to face. We can't leave things hanging, so we have to really focus on spots and getting our pitches where they need to be.
Awesome, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time as always, and good luck to the Rockets.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That was head coach Jeremy Bleininger, brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank. Coming up, we'll get to our starting lineups before first pitch from Bowerston. Big Z Sports returns after this. Welcome back to Bowerston as we wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show. We are set to get underway between Conotton Valley and Shadyside. We'll be getting to your WM Commercial Roofing starting lineups kind of as they go. Abby Gorell, she'll be the flex, and she leads things off and watches ball number 1 for Macy Baker for Conotton Valley. Rest of the lineup for Shadyside, we hope, as there were some changes right before the game started, it will be number 8, Mary Smith, and it's Riley Fulton, Gentry Brown, Bella Honeywell, Macy Hendershot, and we do believe it's Josie Greenwood, then Mackenzie Zadunzik, Ariana Saxton, and Malaya McAngus, as that will do it for the Tigers. Next pitch from Baker missed the zone. We'll get to Conotton Valley starting lineup when we start the next half inning.
And to correct your paperwork, Nick, Abby Gorell is the leadoff,
yes.
Not Mary Smith.
Did I say Mary Smith is the leadoff?
You said Mary Smith.
Well, thank you for that, Logan. Gorell the leadoff, and as we understand, the designated player now. Next pitch from Baker, popped up, foul territory, count goes even at 2-2.
Nice cut there from Gorell.
Baker, we know, more often than not here, likes to bring the heat, but definitely has a nasty off-speed pitch. And a 2-2 count early. We'll see if she tries to establish it. as she's set and ready. She'll offer. Goes low in the zone. Ball 3. Payoff pitch upcoming. Good at bat for Gorell to start the game.
Great plate discipline there from Gorell.
Baker delivers. Popped up. Straight back. Catcher looking for it, but it's going to be well out of play. We'll do it again at 3-2. For Baker on the mound, the ace pitcher for Conotton Valley. Just a junior, but she brings some good stuff from the rubber. So far this season, plenty of appearances for her. It was kind of flip between her and Maddie Kelly. 16 appearances for Baker, 11-2 record. Next offering popped up again. Foul territory, and it's going straight back over our heads again, so we'll stick at 3-2.
Good at bat here from Abby Gorell to start off this game against Macy Baker.
Here's a good stat line for you, Logan. 81 2/3 innings pitched for Baker, 138 strikeouts.
Wow.
To just 33 walks.
Wow.
As leadoff hitter for Shadyside, and Gorell looking to find any way she can get on. As we said, good battle. Still staying at 3-2. Could not ask for a better day for softball, for tournament softball weather, as we've had some bad luck here whenever it came to rain, sleet, wind, you name it, but it's definitely softball tournament time.
And great weather out here, and an absolutely beautiful facility out here at Conotton Valley, the new turf here.
So after that little delay, as we finally got some balls back in, Baker's ready. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as Gorell is sat down looking for out number 1.
Great pitch there from Baker.
Think she might have went off speed, or at least changed something up. She's got a couple different pitches. I have a hard time identifying them half the time. Mary Smith, the third baseman, steps in. Smith this season, .553 batting average. Watch his strike 1. Smith also third on the team with 25 ribbies. Also has knocked in 12 doubles. Baker's ready. Line in the fire. Strike 2 called. Outside corner again.
Mary Smith also with the highest batting average on this Shadyside squad.
By a wide margin, too. Baker looking for a quick pair of strikeouts to start the game as she'll wind and fire on the 0-2. Went too high. Good waste, but count moves to 1-2.
Nice smart pitch there from Baker. Try to get her to chase a little bit. See if she can get her here on the 1-2.
Baker's ready. Rocks and fires, fouled away. As Smith was able to keep her hands back long enough to fight it off. As we kind of talked about, Shadyside still riding high. They come in as the OVAC champions. First time in 29 years of softball for the Tigers. Got to be a good feeling for this team.
Absolutely. It's any good feeling when you win a championship, really.
Baker delivers, went off speed, and Smith waited back and just fought it off. She didn't want to try to put that pitch into play. Probably would have just pounded it harmlessly into the turf.
This one's turned out to be a good battle between Baker and Smith now.
Probably a key for Shadyside. You know, they want to see Macy Baker have to go deep into innings. They want to see her, or I should say deep into counts. Shilrine fires, swung on and missed. Strike 3, pair of strikeouts to start the game for the junior ace for Conotton Valley.
Great off-speed pitch there from Macy Baker to get her swinging out in front.
Riley Fulton, the left fielder, she'll now step in. And so far, again, we know our starting lineup for Shadyside might not be incorrect, but hey, we're 3 for 3 so far. We've done all right. Baker delivers too low, ball 1. Fulton steps back in. Almost ready to go is now Baker. Lines and fires. Strike at the knees. 1-1 count. Fulton, .480 batting average. Outside of the next spot, and Gentry Brown, who waits on deck, 11 homers for her. This is not a long ball hitting team. Baker delivers, and that one's going to be right down the line past the third baseman. It's a base knock to keep the inning alive. Fulton with the wide round, but she'll turn around and head back to first. Good piece of hitting. She just put it straight down the left field line.
Absolutely, and this is another key for Shadyside is they have to put balls in play today against Macy Baker if they want to have a chance in this game. and they are totally capable of doing it.
They are. Gentry Brown, the shortstop, as we just alluded to, team leading 39 RBIs, actually second on the team with 39 RBIs, 11 long balls. Baker rocks, fires, just misses, ball one.
Just missed it outside.
Have to see how big of a lead Fulton gets over there at first base. We know Peters behind the plate. Got a pretty good cannon. Baker rocks, fires, strike one.
Nice pitch on the inside corner there for Baker. Definitely see a lot of energy out of this Shadyside dugout.
It's all pent up probably because they had a pretty good drive to get down here. Obviously coming from Shadyside, Ohio. It's not a short travel.
It's about an hour and a half.
Next one fouled off. Brown puts it off the screen and falls behind 1-2.
Shadyside right down on the river, right on the border of Wheeling, West Virginia.
Baker's ready. Will step back up to the mound with the 1-2 count. She'll rock and fire and just misses the outside corner at 2-2. Good patience for the Tigers so far. So far, about 15 pitches already for Baker. Next offering, too high. There's a snap throw by Peters, not in time. Down to first base, full count, payoff pitch upcoming for this inning.
Good battle here between Brown and Baker here.
Baker's ready, rocks, fires, popped up, out of play. It was Fulton in motion there, no surprise on the full count. Baker's ready. Payoff pitch. Too low, ball four, so two runners on in the first inning for Shadyside. Now stepping in, Bella Honeywell, the first baseman.
Good battle there between Brown and Baker there. Just Brown was able to get the best of her there. See if Baker can respond here in his next at bat against Bella Honeywell.
Baker kicks and deals, strike one. Seen many times this year with Conotton Valley with Baker on the mound. Rockets defense kind of getting accustomed to short innings. On the fifth batter, see if Shadyside can keep it going as next pitch from Baker's in there, strike two.
Nice pitch inside there from Macy Baker.
Honeywell had a smile over to her dugout. I think she knew it that it caught the corner. With the 0-2, Baker's delivery just misses, ball one.
Just missed it on that outside corner.
Conotton Valley faithful thinking otherwise. They might have caught the corner. It's important for these pitchers, though, early in the game. You got to establish where blue's going to be calling your strike zone. As Baker's ready, she'll fire, outside again, 2-2.
Really nice patience from the Shadyside team early on here.
Should be a key factor as the game goes on. Naturally, as we kind of said, they're going to want to make Baker throw a lot. Next one, popped up in the infield, short range. Moving over for it is Braun, and she'll make the catch for out number 3. On to the bottom of the first, no score from Bowerston.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Bottom of the first inning, Rockets coming to the plate. Now time for your commercial WM Commercial Roofing starting lineup for the home Conotton Valley Rockets. Logan McPeek, you got us covered.
Number 3, the second baseman, a senior, Daphne Stuber. Number 4, the center fielder and a senior, Chloe Stuber. Number 14, a junior and a pitcher, Macy Baker. Number 10, the shortstop and the freshman, Maddie Kelly. Number 12, the catcher and a freshman, Delilah Williams. Number 6, a junior and Delaney Peters is the catcher. My bad there. Delilah Williams is the utility. Number 5, the first baseman and senior, Jordan Braun. Number 11, the left fielder and a sophomore, Miley Gallagher. And number 6, the third baseman, a freshman, Jenica Frutig.
Thank you for that, Logan. A couple changes for Conotton Valley's lineup as pitch one is a strike from Shadyside for Saxton.
Expected a little drag here from Stuber to start out lineup for Conotton Valley.
We've seen Stuber put more than a few out in the outfield. She's got a little bit of power from that leadoff spot. Fouls the next one away. She's behind 0-2. Those changes for Conotton Valley in right field is actually Stuber today in the leadoff spot. Then playing second base is Frutig, as according to Coach Braxton Nielsen, not available for this game. So tournament time, a little bit different lineup. See how it affects the home Rockets, as the next one was fouled away by Stuber. Stays alive at 0-2. Strike 3 called as Stuber sent down looking. First strikeout of the game for Saxton.
Nice pitch there from Saxton to get the leadoff batter out.
Up next, center fielder Chloe Stuber. Earlier this season, one of our Back and Turf Realty players of the game. She had a big night. Next one, that one's going to be off the end of the bat, and it's going to drop in between the second baseman and shortstop for the first base knock for Conotton Valley. Seeing eye single straight up the middle.
Just hit it off the end of the bat there a little bit, but just put just enough on it where it was able to get in the center for a base hit. Good hit there from Stuber.
She was trying to put that one up over the creek there behind the field, but off the end of the bat. Baker stands in. She's ready, and she'll swing under it. Going to left. Shortstop going back. Left fielder now comes in. Miscommunication, and it's going to drop. Shortstop there for Shadyside. Gentry Brown looks disgusted as they couldn't communicate who was going to get that between her and Fulton.
Just a miscommunication from there for Shadyside.
We've seen at this field sometimes those balls that get hit to the left side really seem to drift. Kelly now in.
Doesn't help they're also looking at the sun, too.
Not at all. Maddie Kelly sees strike one, the freshman. Thus far this season for Kelly, .534 batting average. Second best on the team as just a freshman. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Kelly was out in front, and she's now behind 0-2. Kelly also team leading 45 RBIs. Prime opportunity here with 2 on. Next one swung on and missed. As that time Saxton goes up in the zone for her second punch out.
Much needed out there for Saxton to get down to 2 with 2 on.
Delilah Williams, third baseman, now steps in, the freshman. Saxton kicks, deals too low. Shadyside dugout telling their catcher and McAngus, don't worry about that runner with the 2 gone. Don't try to throw down behind her. as Conotton Valley will be looking for ways to manufacture runs, try to move up. Saxton delivers. That's going to catch the zone. Change speeds on Williams. Gets the count even at 1-1.
It's all about patience and timely hitting in the tournament, as we've seen multiple times for all of these area teams.
Next delivery was high, and that time it's going to be driven to the shortstop. What a play over there at short. Gentry Brown makes the diving play to the right and retires the inning.
What a play there from Gentry Brown.
We'll head on to the second. Still no score from Bowerston. Big Z Sports is back after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
It'll be 6-7-8 at the plate for Shadyside as we head on to the top of the second. Center fielder Macy Hendershot leads things off this inning. Gentry Brown for Shadyside. What a play she had to end the first, as first pitch for Baker here is a strike. Wherewithal, too, Logan, for her to just flip up to third knowing she had the force and didn't have to try to make the impossible throw on to first.
That's great fielding awareness there from the shortstop.
Hendershot gets under it. It's back. Coming in's the right fielder, and making the grab for Conotton Valley is Stuber, who came racing in, called off her second baseman for a good out number one. So next up, Josie Greenwood. Baker delivers, ball one. As you have to excuse me, trying to fill in the right lineup with some late decisions there for Coach Gorell as he decided to change things up in his lineup. Ball two to Greenwood.
Yeah, I think after that play, Shadyside dugout's going to be even more amped up than what they already were in the first inning, and it was amped up.
They didn't need any extra reason to be hyped up, but they've certainly got it. Baker's next delivery swung on and missed for Greenwood, who was under it.
Count now 2-1 here for Baker.
Next delivery swung on and missed again, so Baker battles back and evens the count at 2 apiece.
Nice pitch there from Baker to get her on the outside.
Tigers dugout asking Greenwood to shorten up the swing a little bit, as she could have there, but it was an off-speed pitch and it absolutely froze her. Strikeout for out number 2 for Baker, her third strikeout of the game.
Great off-speed pitch there from Mason Baker, got her out in front.
Mackenzie Zadunzik steps in. As she'll watch, ball one. For insight, for anybody who watches our streams and sees some of the names that come across, we promise we always try to get clarification from the coaches beforehand. So if we pronounce them wrong, we apologize. It's not our fault. I think we got Zadunzik all right.
Yep. Count 2-0 here for Baker against Zadunzik.
So Baker's ready. That time, just misses outside.
Just outside again, 3-0.
The Conotton Valley faithful might disagree with Blue.
So that pitch looked pretty clearly just inside the box.
Baker deals, foul away. Giving Zadunzik the green light on the 3-0 count.
Interesting move there, because all the time you see 3-0, you always see take. They're being aggressive here.
Maybe Coach Gurrell thinking with the quick 2 outs otherwise, try to get something rolling as Zadunzik is behind the next one. Count goes to full. Baker battling back again. Payoff pitch. Swung on, popped up, straight up in the infield. Shortstop coming in, and Kelly for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockets at the plate for the bottom of the second after this.
I'm Dr. Michele Iona. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Nick, Logan, Claxon Communications bringing you today's presentation brought to you by Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Leading things off for Conotton Valley, Peters, the catcher, sees strike one from Saxton. Next delivery from Saxton, a little nubber off the end of the bat, and it's going to go right into the hands of the shortstop. Good play for Brown, moving to her left.
The other thing I've noticed about the Shadyside team is they are very energetic. Obviously, with the dugout, you can hear it, but even on the field, too, they are a very energetic team.
Sometimes you don't see that from those long trips down here, but that's a good sign for Tigers fans as Saxton's ready and delivers. First pitch to Jordan Braun, the first baseman, too high, ball one. Next delivery from Saxton in there for strike one. Braun, I think, nodded her head in agreement, seeing that catch the inside corner. Saxton's 1-1 offering, fouled away down the left. Braun behind, 1-2. One gone, bottom of the second. Saxton delivers too far outside, and Braun holds.
Tried to get her, chase her a little bit. Braun held back, so we go to 2-2 now.
Braun stands in at 2-2. Swung on, and it's going to be put into play. A little dribbler towards the mound, and Braun's not going to quite beat it out to first, as Saxton recovered and was able to deliver it on for out number two.
Great recovery there from Saxton. Just bobbled it just a little bit coming up and still able to make the play. Great play there from Saxton.
Gallagher, the left fielder, now in. One of the many underclassmen on this Conotton Valley squad. Just a sophomore, as she's ready for her first at-bat, sees strike one. Gallagher, if I'm not mistaken, many times has been the player out in the field, more often than not on the DP and the flex. getting some opportunities here, as we mentioned, some changes to the Conotton Valley lineup without the availability of Braxton Nielsen, as Gallagher's behind 0-2 and fouled it back. Next delivery swung on and missed for the out. Saxton gets the punch out to end the second inning. On to the third, still no score from Bowerston. We're back after this.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Welcome back to Bowerston from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. We got a pitching duel thus far, still nothing. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications bringing you today's tournament action as Saxton, the pitcher, steps in, sees ball number 1 from Baker for Conotton Valley.
Got a nice crowd on here for this game.
Probably the best weather we've had all year, so no surprise that the Conotton Valley faithful showing up. A couple Shadyside faithful as well over there on their side. Next pitch, just a touch outside for ball 2. Baker takes a deep breath and readies. Her next delivery just outside. 3 straight balls to Saxton.
Tried to get her with the off speed outside and couldn't get it. 3-0 count for Saxton. Good plate discipline here from Saxton.
Next delivery in there for strike 1. We mentioned with Baker the 138 punch-outs, continues to add to that this season.
600 on her career.
That's just a few. Next delivery, strike 2. And again, Baker battles back.
Again, only a junior.
Only a junior who has a lot of Conotton Valley fans feeling pretty good about this team. Really, the Rockets team as a whole, as the next one is fouled back from Saxton. A lot of great young talent out here. Baker obviously coming back for another year. Maddie Kelly, another pitcher for this team, just a freshman. So many contributors that will be back again for the Rockets next season.
Absolutely.
Baker's ready. Swung on and missed. Baker battles back from down 3-0 in the count to get her 4th punch out.
Saxton got under that one a little bit on her swing. Good pitch there from Baker.
So now it goes back to the top in Abby Gurrell. Baker kick steals for ball 1 outside.
It's always important to get that leadoff girl out, and Baker's done a good job so far of just really getting these girls in the spots that they don't want to be in.
Too low, ball 2. She'll lean out and look over to her coach in the third base box. Coach and I think Dad, Gurrell and Gurrell. As next one popped up, left side, and it's over the head of the third baseman, scooped up by Kelly from short, and she's not going to have any play at first. Williams, it just went over her head for a 1-out single to start off the third.
Safe play by Williams not to force anything at first.
Kelly went over and she thought about it, but I don't think there's a softball player around who could make that throw with how fast Gorell got down the line. Baker's first offering to Smith is strike one. Last time up, Smith struck out swinging. Smith gets a bat on it, but fouls it back. Falls behind 0-2.
Baker once again falls in an 0-2 hole. See if she can. Oh, sorry. See if Smith here can battle back here in this count.
And we actually have a pinch runner coming on now for Gorell, who will come in after 2 strikes already in this at bat. And I think Gorell might be having an ankle problem. In fact, she does have a brace on. So coming in to pinch run is number 17, Aubrey Burton. I kind of noticed that for Gorell when she came up for her first at bat. She seemed like she was having problems trying to run as Smith sees ball one.
Shadyside coach giving instructions to
Burton over there at first. Next one popped up, coming in hard from the third base spot is Williams, and she'll make the catch. Nice play for Delilah Williams in foul territory for 2 gone.
Made up a little bit of ground there on that catch.
Probably a little redemption for her, too, after that soft liner got over her head.
Yep.
Fulton in left fielder. She had a single her first time up. Ultimately reached second in the first, but was left stranded. Next pitch from Baker is there, strike one.
Good pitch from Baker on the outside corner right there.
Up and away. Fulton, not a huge fan of the call. Baker kicks, steals. Outside corner, just outside for ball one. Peters from behind the plate. Frames it a little extra long, hoping for maybe convince Blue. The 1-1 delivery, cut on, fouled back. Count in favor of the Rockets, 1-2. Baker looking for her 5th punch out and keep this game deadlocked at zeros. Off speed would have frozen Fulton, but it was too far outside. Count evens at 2-2.
Good battle back here for Fulton in this at bat.
That time Fulton battles off the rise ball and stays alive.
Just was able to catch the tip of her bat.
Rise ball, such a tough pitch to lay off on if you're a batter, and it's very difficult to get your hands high enough to really drive it. Baker's next delivery was low at the knees, and it's called for strike 3. As that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the third, Conotton Valley at the plate after this.
Country Club Rehabilitation Campus is a full continuum care facility located in Dover, Ohio. Their campus offers independent and assisted living apartments and suites, skilled nursing, 7 days a week rehabilitation, respiratory care, and long-term care. The Country Club campus provides excellent personalized treatment plans that meet or exceed their residents' outcomes and goals. If you are looking for a place to call home or just need short-term assistance, contact Country Club Rehabilitation Campus at Dover, 330-343-5568.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Yeah.
Back with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications. Strike one to start off the at-bat to Jenica Frutig for the Rockets in the bottom of the third. Next delivery from Saxton inside, ball one. You heard from the Shadyside dugout, or we heard from the Shadyside dugout as we went to break there. I think both these teams already figuring out Blue's going to have a little bit of a lower strike zone, so they're going to have, both sides are going to have to adapt. Frutig gets a bat on it, past the pitcher, into the second baseman's glove. It hops over it, and she'll arrive at first on the error coming from second base. I think that might have taken a hop over Zadunzik's glove that she was not expecting.
Looked like that took a little bit of a hop right there. Frutig, once again, another one of those freshmen on this Conotton Valley squad that makes a big impact.
More than a few of them, and she'll stand now at first. Back to the top of the order. Stuber's going to round a bunt, and she'll miss. Offered at it for strike one.
Looks like Conotton Valley's going to go to a little small ball here.
Now that Shadyside defense is expecting that bunt, you see how far in the third baseman is. Maybe Stuber tries to slap one over her head. Sure enough, that's what she does, and that's a broken bat as Frutig's going to get doubled up. Double play there as it got popped straight up into the air, I thought. And now Frutig runs all the way to third. No call for the base umpire or the umpire at home. Well, that is not what I was expecting. A broken bat pop out, and there now we do finally get confirmation that it was a pop out from Stuber, so it's a double play.
First time I've ever seen a broken bat in a softball game.
I don't think Stuber knew what to do on that either. So, two gone on one of the more bizarre plays I think we're going to see all year long. Chloe Stuber steps in. Delivery hammered to center, and it's going to get down, and it's going to be extra bases all the way to the wall. Chloe Stuber's getting set to second. Coach Bleininger will hold her there, and it's a two-out double for the center fielder for Conotton Valley.
Great rip from Stuber to take advantage of the outside pitch right there. Was just able to hit it on the sweet spot.
I think she's happy she didn't have the same luck as her sister right before that. So, Baker steps in. She had a single in the first. She'll watch strike one, low and outside. We'll have to talk after the game with Coach Bleininger if he's been doing this for a little while, see if he's ever seen a broken bat in softball. And actually, it looks like they're going to go ahead and put Baker on. After the initially throwing the first strike, they go ahead and issue the intentional walk, which is interesting.
Replace one power hitter with another.
Now putting in Maddie Kelly. She mentioned Logan. 534. 45 RBIs on the season. It is an interesting thought process. You decided to come in with the player who has the most RBIs on this team.
Yeah.
She'll swing and pop it up. It's back towards the left fielder who shades in and makes the catch for out number 3. Shadyside avoids the damage as we now head on into the fourth inning. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Now into the fourth inning. Big Z Sports back to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Today's presentation brought to you by Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 at the plate for the Tigers. As I think the Shadyside coaching staff here are going to make some potential substitutions. So I think we saw the pinch runner come in, Aubrey Burton. And she might be, actually, no, I think they said number 7 back in, so it looks like Abby Gorell will still be in the lineup as the DP.
Gentry Brown now up to bat for Shadyside. The shortstop.
She had a nice at-bat to start off her first at-bat in the first inning. Ran it full, a couple of fouls, and ultimately drew the walk. Baker's ready, delivers, too low. Ball 1. I think what was more amazing about the broken bat we just saw, too, is, these bats come out and some of them are in 2 pieces. Handle connects to the top portion of the bat, and it just split right there.
Yeah, I've never seen an aluminum bat break in a softball game.
Baker's next delivery, caught on, popped up, straight up, coming straight back towards the crowd, and it will hit in between the stands. And we'll go to 1-1. I'm sure for Daphne Stuber, that's her first experience with a broken bat as well, and I'll have to ask her about that.
I'm sure for any of those Conotton Valley players, it's the first time they've ever seen a broken bat in a sophomore game.
Brown stands back in. Baker delivers, strike 2 called at the letters.
Nice pitch from Baker to get ahead of the count right there.
Brown, one of the higher batting averages on this team this season. .482 mark. Delivery from Baker was off speed and just missed. It's now at 2-2. Baker's next delivery, swung on and hammered. It's deep. Back to left. Left fielder goes back, and it's long gone. Shadyside opens it up with a 1-0 lead as the shortstop, Gentry Brown, goes yard to left.
That ball was absolutely ripped to left.
Brown leads off the top of the 4th with the solo shot that no matter how far back you saw for the Rockets, heading back at left field was Gallagher, and she almost didn't even have time to get back towards the fence by the time that one got over her head. As a meeting at the mound for Bleininger. As talking between the pitcher and catcher here. Maybe talking if they could have had signs crossed up there, if that's not the pitch they wanted to go with to Brown.
There's another good reason for that Shadyside dugout to get even more amped up.
Well, listed over there, straight down the left field line is listed at 220 here. Left center's listed at 210, and it went in between those two, so I'll let you figure it out.
I'd say that ball went about 240, 250, because that thing was hammered over that red truck, over a red truck in left, and that thing was about 240, 250.
So Honeywell now in again. She popped out her first time up. Sees strike 1 at the knees. Baker's ready. Her 1-0. Or 0-1 rather is line drive to right, and it's over the head of Stuber, and it's off the fence. Rounding going to second is Honeywell, who will stop there with a stand-up double. And now the Tigers are rolling a little here to start off the 4th inning.
You can just feel that momentum shifts in dugout now.
Hendershot stands back in. She flew out her first time. Stuber tried to get a read on it, but Honeywell really put a charge in that ball to right. Baker offers way high, and it goes over the head of her catcher and Peters, and moving up to third is Honeywell. Tigers center fielder ready again. Heading to count 1-0 with the runner just one base away. Next offering from Baker, too high again. Slips behind, 2-0. Delivery from Baker, inside corner, strike one.
Good response pitch there from Macy Baker to just kind of get back in the count a little bit, regain that confidence.
1-0 your score. Shadyside gets on the board with a Gentry Brown solo shot to left, and now a drag bunt attempt for Hendershot, but she fouls it off, and we'll even the count at 2-2. Tried the squeeze play, just couldn't get it down the first baseline. Next delivery, swung on and missed. Hendershot can't catch up to it. Punch out number 6 now for Baker.
Much needed strikeout there from Macy, just to regain that confidence a little bit. See if she can get these next two.
Greenwood steps back in. She was a strikeout looking her first time. And there's going to be a bunt attempt. Popped up. Running for it from first base is Braun. Couldn't quite get to it as Greenwood falls behind 0-1.
Just got under that bunt attempt a little bit. That's a risky play coming over. You try that squeeze and it doesn't work out. You're now sitting with 2 outs in the bottom of the order.
Both corners will be in for the Rockets as Greenwood instead holds the bat this time, but sees ball 1 high and outside. Again, a big thank you to our instant replay sponsor all year long, Advancing Athletics, as there's another bunt attempt for Greenwood. They'll put it down. Looking the runner back is Baker. She'll go to first. Now they're going to go home, and they'll get Greenwood by a mile. Or Honeywell, I should say, by a mile. As there's a double play. Strike him out, throw him out. Or, I'm sorry, just a double play as it was Greenwood who laid down the bunt. Baker did a perfect job picking it up, delivering it on to first for the first out, and Honeywell gets thrown out at home. We'll now head on to the bottom of the 4th. Big Z Sports is back after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Bowerston. Conotton Valley facing off against Shadyside. Some good defense out of the Rockets there that to end that half inning as the bunt attempt snuffed out, delivered on to first, then home on the squeeze play. Tag coming out at home of Honeywell. Again, of course, our replays brought to you by Advancing Athletics all season long. We'll now head on to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rockets at the plate. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up. We'll see if they can get that run back. Saxton offers, driven high, deep to center field, but it's going to hang up and be caught for out number 1. Williams gave it a ride, but just not enough in it. Peters back in. She popped up her first time up. Saxton delivers, and Peters is also first pitch swinging. She'll dribble it on to short, and Brown delivers it across. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Shadyside.
Saxton having a really nice game for Shadyside so far against a very potent Conotton Valley team as we've seen in the past.
Braun back in. She ground out to the pitcher her first time. Watches strike 1 on the corner. Braun, the senior, enters batting .262. Saxton ready. She'll offer again, went off speed, high and outside. Braun holds the bat back. Count even at 1-1.
Tried to get her to chase that outside a little bit.
Next delivery, Braun holds the bat, and it's a 2-1 count. That was a good location for Saxton getting the low strikes, but that one nearly had to get plucked out of off the turf. Saxton's next delivery too high, and Braun's ahead 3-1. Good at bat for the senior first baseman after the 2 pitches, 2 outs to start off the inning for Conotton Valley. Saxton's 3-1 too high, so it's a 2-out walk issued. Conotton Valley has a base runner in the bottom of the 4th.
Nice plate discipline there from Braun.
Gallagher steps back in. She struck out her first time up. Saxton's first delivery, fouled back. Honeywell at first telling her catcher in McAngus back there, don't even worry about the runner over here. We're just going to go after the batter.
McAngus, only a freshman on the Shadyside squad.
Also, not really much of a running threat there for Braun, as that's a late shot into left field, and Gallagher's got a single. 2 base runners on now in the bottom of the 4th. Don't have to worry about trying to move up the base at all, as good shot there for Gallagher. Now it's Frudig. She'll step in. She reached on an error to start off the 3rd inning.
Sophomore versus freshman duel right here.
Frutig fouls it back off the mask. Falls behind 0-1.
Both these teams are very much filled with youth in their lineup.
Good thing to see for future competition for both these sides. A matchup we could be seeing later on in the sectionals.
Absolutely.
Obviously down the road is Frutig now, dribbles it on to 3rd and applying the tag on Braun, trying to advance for out number 3. We'll head on to the 5th inning now. Shadyside still leads 1-0.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
8-9-1 are due up for Shadyside here as we head to the 5th inning. 1-0, the lead for the Tigers over the Rockets. Zadunzik steps in. She popped up her first time on. As Baker readies. Pitched it, both sides have pitched great games thus far. Just the one blemish, the solo shot for Gentry Brown for the Tigers as Zadunzik swings through the first one. Baker chooses to go with the rise ball.
Got her to chase there. That's a hard pitch to hold off on.
As Adam Sweski says, looks like a beach ball coming in when it's up at your eyes like that. Baker decides to try to double up on it, but Zadunzik doesn't bite that time. Bakers delivers, and it's popped up center field, racing in for it, and a long run from center, but putting it away is Stuber for out one.
Good ground made up from Stuber there in center.
Saxton now back in. She struck out her first time. She'd love to add a few more runs to this lead, help herself out on the mound. Baker's first delivery catches the corner, strike one. On the 0-1, wave down and miss. Saxton falls behind 0-2.
Baker putting in nice spots here against Saxton here.
Baker delivers. Saxton pops it up on the infield. Kelly looking for it, battling the sun, and she'll squeeze it for out number 2. So back to the top of the order. Gurrell steps in, designated player today.
Looks like she's still limping on that ankle.
They must like the bat she presents, but not out in the field due to that ankle problem. Baker delivers on the corner, strike one. First time up, she was a strikeout looking, but then she followed it up with a single in the third inning. Baker deals, swung on, popped up, right side. Braun goes back for it. Second baseman, though, is going to step up and make the catch. Frutig ends the top of the fifth. Still 1-0. Conotton Valley tries to battle back after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uhrichsville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uhrichsville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Welcome back to Bowerston as it's 1-2-3 at the plate for Conotton Valley, and Daphne Stuber leads it off with a ground out for out number 1.
Stuber almost beat out the throw there. She's got some speed.
She put it on display out there in right field earlier. Nice catch she made, but also to run that one down that went all the way to the fence. So Chloe Stuber now in. Single and a double for her, and that double she hit in the third inning. She uncorked one. Saxton, ball one. I don't think she had any interest after the 2-hit game so far for Stuber of bringing that over the plate.
Nope. Might want to pitch around her here a little bit.
Next delivery from Saxton, too high. Falls behind 2-0. Saxton kicks, deals too far outside. Stuber with the 3-0. One of the best bats in the Conotton Valley lineup. Probably a little tempting to give her the green light, but I doubt it's going to happen.
Wasn't sure, but you're smart here. You take this 3-0.
Delivery from Saxton is in there for strike one.
Stuber showing bunt there on that 3-0.
Little mind game technique. Hoping to force Saxton to throw it out.
Yep.
So the 3-1. Stuber sees strike two at the corner. Now Saxton's battled back to make it a full count.
Good battle back here from Saxton.
Saxton delivers, fouled away. Stuber stays alive. We'll do it again with a payoff pitch.
Stuber in discussion for our McInturf Realty Player of the Game so far.
2 base knocks, no surprise at all. Good plays out in center. Next delivery too far outside, so Stuber is a 1-out base runner. She'll represent the tying run standing over there at first. As it will be Macy Baker back in. Single, and she was intentionally walked her last time up. Still 1-0. Shadyside leads in this sectional tournament matchup. Saxton delivers. Baker sees ball 1.
Not sure if Shadyside's going to intentionally walk her again.
Something tells me is no. As last time up, Maddie Kelly flew out to left. She gave it a ride, though. Baker gets under it, fouls it away. Evens the count at 1-1. Saxton's ready. Her 1-1. Swung on and hammered in between first and second. It's a base knock. Chloe Stuber holds at second. And now there's 2 base runners on with 1 gone in the 5th.
Little score update for you from Claymont. Claymont leads Sandy Valley 10-0 in the sectional championship in Division 3.
So Claymont, with their eyes on advancing. Mustangs really rolling. Thank you for that, Logan. Kelly back in. Strikeout and a flyout, and time is called as we have a baseball on the field. Conotton Valley baseball just getting their game underway.
Looks like whoever they're playing is up 1-0 early.
Didn't quite see who it is, so I figured that out. So Kelly stands back in. Saxton delivers. Kelly sees strike 1, low and inside.
Kelly and Baker really a big 1-2 punch for this Rocket lineup here in the heart of the order.
I know how much Conotton Valley hopes their freshman shortstop pulls through here. Next delivery. Popped up, right side, and coming in is the right fielder. Now the second baseman goes back for it, and another miscommunication for the Shadyside defense, and bases will be loaded. I'm not sure. It could have been the second baseman there in Zadunzik who might have lost it in the sun.
This could be a key miss factor here for Shadyside. 1 out, bases loaded. See what Conotton Valley does here at the plate.
Delilah Williams, ground out and a fly out. Williams, a freshman. A big, big spot for her. Saxon's first delivery, too low in the dirt. Still only 1 gone. Williams bats .471. 31 ribbies this season. She'll see ball 2 outside.
Great plate discipline here from Williams.
Conotton Valley hasn't worked a ton of their counts deep, but they are locking in on Saxton, and there's a pop-up to center field. It's caught. Here comes the runner home. Chloe Stuber is going to score, and it's a sacrifice fly for Williams, and we've got a tie ball game.
Williams does her job there. Gets the sac fly, and looked like, didn't tell who scored there. It looked like it would have been Stuber. 1-1.
Stuber comes around, deadlocks the game at 1. Peters stands in, and we're having a conversation with the I was going to say we're going to have a conversation with the dugout. Shadyside was asking if the runner left early from third. Base umpire saying the home plate umpire has the lead runner there from third, as he would with the bases loaded. And both in agreement that no, Stuber did not leave early. Saxton's next delivery is fouled off to the left side, and racing for it, the third baseman has to pull up because the fence there. I'm happy she knew where the fence was because I did not see her look for it, and I was slightly concerned.
That fence comes at you quick.
And it's unforgiving, unfortunately. Peters flown out and ground out, and now she's going to put one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Rounding third, I should say, is Baker. Now advancing to third on the throw will be Kelly, and standing at second is Peters, and it's a 2-1 lead for Conotton Valley.
Conotton Valley opening up here in the fifth.
Baker comes around to score. Kelly goes to third, and standing at second is Peters, and there's 2 gone in the inning, but the 2-1 lead with Braun at the plate. Both runners still in scoring position. Braun asks for time. I think Coach Bleininger asking Kelly if she's okay. She kind of slid in hard, and now we're going to have a mound visit. Coach Gorell talking with Saxton and his infield. What a turn of events. You know, we say, Logan, getting later into these games, some of these pitchers will start off with some really sharp stuff early in the game, but, you know, third time through the lineup holds true again. The Rockets are starting to lock in, it seems like.
We've seen this before from Conotton Valley. Whenever they went down to TCC, TCC was leading for a majority of that game until the 5th inning, and Conotton Valley just opened up instantly. We're kind of seeing the same story play out here. It's a very resilient Rocket squad.
Very, very resilient as Braun steps back in. She ground out and walked in her 2 plate appearances, but has a chance for a couple RBIs. She'll see ball 1 too far inside. We'll see how Saxton responds. Up to this point, I mean, still only giving up the 2 runs here in the 5th. She has pitched a very, very nice game. Saxton delivers inside, strike 1.
Both pitchers have pitched really nice games.
We didn't know when we came into this if we were going to expect the offensive or the defensive battle. Kind of had a little bit of a mix of both, but still only 2-1 on the scoreboard. Saxton's next delivery was too high. Braun thought about it, but held the bat.
Good hold off there from Braun.
She'll stand back in. Saxton's ready. Delivers. Braun puts it down the third baseline and throws on to first in time for out number 3. Conotton Valley strikes twice. They take the lead. It will be the Tigers to the plate after this.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
On to the 6th inning now. Conotton Valley now leads 2-1. Again, a big thank you to our presenting sponsors today, Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, live from the PAC Drilling Studios, Nick, Logan, and Claxon Communications. If you like good softball, you're in for a treat today. Smith back up, struck out, popped out. First pitch, strike 1 at the letters.
Part of the order here for Shadyside.
Baker's next offering right there again, 0-2.
Even for being down 2-1, this Shadyside dugout has not lost any of their intensity or energy.
Not lost the intensity. We'll see if ultimately they still want to try to work the counts. Baker's next offering is in the dirt, hacked on and missed. Strike 3, thrown down to first for out number 1.
Nice curveball there from Baker in the dirt. Got her swinging out in front.
It is so difficult as a batter to go from those 2 pitches on the rise balls that go up towards the chest to have the next one with the bottom dropping out into the turf.
Yep.
7th punch out of the game for Baker. She'll offer. There's a dribbler back up to the pitcher. Baker fields it cleanly, delivers on to first for out number 2. Fulton, another one of those little nubbers off the end of the bat. Brown now steps in. She drew a walk and launched the only run of the game for Shadyside on that solo shot back in the fourth. We'll see if maybe Coach Bleininger considers putting her on. Then again, right behind her is Honeywell, who had the double.
Doesn't look like he's going to.
Baker delivers, strike one.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Macy pitch around her this inning after what happened last at bat.
She might, but certainly wasn't on that pitch.
Nope. Looked like she came out firing.
Next delivery too high. (2-1) your score, top of the sixth. It's crunch time in this sectional showdown. Baker delivers, strike two on the corner.
Nice off-speed pitch there from Macy.
With the 1-2. She'll offer off speed, and it just misses outside.
Conotton Valley faithful want a strikeout there.
For Baker, it was outside, but I'm sure she does not want to locate her off speed there. That was hung pretty high, and we know Brown's got the pop. Next delivery from Baker. There's another drive. It's deep, back to center, and it's gone again. Gentry Brown ties the game with her second solo shot of the game.
She does it again.
Baker tried to go up in the zone. Brown launched it to almost straightaway center.
The decision to not put her on first hurts Conotton Valley again.
2-2 your score, and Honeywell at the plate. 2 gone in the top of the sixth.
It's really getting interesting here now out at Bowerston.
That was a no-doubter off the bat. You saw Stuber in center turn and look at it and just let it go, as there was no hope there. About the same distance as the first one, I think.
About 250, because that thing was well over the fence.
Honeywell back in. She had a double her first time, and now she's going to drive one past the shortstop, and it's a inning continuing single with 2 gone. Honeywell gets her second hit.
This 4-5 combo for Shadyside really doing damage here in this game.
Pinch runner upcoming, Kaylee Warnock. So Warnock stands at first. Hendershot back at the plate. She flew out and struck out, and she'll step in, looking to keep the inning going for Shadyside, who have tied the game in the top of the sixth. Baker offers, swung on, popped up in the infield. Kelly's going back for it. Center fielder Stuber comes in, and she can't make the catch. Another single for Shadyside with 2 runners on now and 2 outs. So Greenwood steps in. She struck out and grounded out.
It's a big at-bat here for Shadyside. If you can put one in play, maybe send one home. Take the lead here in a huge 6th inning.
Ever since giving up the home run and the double, and thanks to the defensive play, Baker's really been dealing. But as you had mentioned, Logan, this middle part of the order, something else for Shadyside, as pitch 1 to Greenwood was a strike. Baker's ready. Her 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Out of play. 0-2.
Couldn't ask for a better night and a better game.
Not at all. It's always great to come to a game here at Conotton Valley. We've got the baseball game going behind us, and the crowd is rowdy on both sides. Baker's delivery off speed inside for ball 1.
Got her a lunge forward a little bit, but she held back off of it.
Greenwood steps back in. Baker's ready. She'll offer. Off speed again, and it goes inside. Count even at 2-2.
Nice job by Greenwood here, battling back in this count after being down 0-2.
Baker's ready. She'll offer, and it's strike 3. As that will do it for the 6th inning. Tigers strike back for 1. We're deadlocked at 2. Rockets at the plate after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
Only a handful of at-bats left for both sides, and we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Big Z Sports back with more softball sectional action as the first pitch to Gallagher is too low. Ball 1. Gallagher, a strikeout and a single for her. Saxton's next delivery catches the inside part of the plate, strike 1. Gentry Brown ties the game. Actually, Gentry Brown has both runs for the Tigers on 2 solo shots. What a game for the shortstop. Saxton delivers. Gallagher turns on it deep to left, but it's going foul.
Didn't mention Gentry Brown also had that diving play to stop a Conotton Valley rally in the 1st or 2nd inning.
She's been having a heck of a game, and that was a great defensive play moving to her right. Saxton delivers to Gallagher, too far outside. Counts even at 2-2. Next delivery from Saxton, swung on. There's a little tapper off the end of the bat, and it's going to drop down in right center. Second base hit of the ball game for Gallagher.
One of the best spots you can put it on a softball field is right there in that little bloop single.
I've seen a couple teams already this year in tournament time have just had those seeing eye singles, those perfectly placed hits. And they have really come back to help them later on in the game. Frutig steps back in. She'll swing on it and pop it up. Brown comes in from short, calls off her teammates, and makes the catch. So 1 gone. Bottom of the 6th, back to the top. Daphne Stuber in, struck out, pop out, ground out. Saxton steps back to the mound. Delivers. Stuber watches ball 1 outside, and that's a pass ball, and Gallagher's going to step up easily. Runner now in scoring position, the leading run at second. 1-0 count, upcoming to Stuber.
Stuber's speed, wouldn't be surprised if she tried to lay down a bunt here.
She could also find a way to just squeeze it between the shortstop and third baseman. That could be big. She'll see ball 2, low and outside. I've always had a lot of respect for lefties and slap hitters from softball. I don't know how they do it.
I don't know.
Saxton offers. Stuber sees strike 1 on the low and away part of the plate.
I don't see a lot of it at Indian Valley, but I know around the area there's a lot of teams who take advantage of that kind of slap bunt.
Stuber stands back in, 2-1 count in a big spot. She'll put it down to left. Gallagher and the runner steps up, and now she's going to try to make it back. It's a close play at second, and she will get back in safely just under the tag. So 2 runners will be on as Stuber reaches first safely.
Shadyside faithful not happy with that one, but it looked like Gallagher got under the tag on that one.
And Shadyside wants a conversation. with the home plate umpire, Coach Gurrell. Not sure. It's kind of a long play to see away from home plate umpire. Not sure if you're going to get anything changed with this. I mean, it was a close play, and sure enough, we will go back with both runners on second and first. It did look like Gallagher got her hand under the tag pretty clearly.
Yeah.
It was close for sure.
It was close, but it looked like she got under it just in time.
So Chloe Stuber stands in. She's got a monster game going on. A single, a double, and a walk came around to score a run. Last inning, sees ball one. Saxton ready again, off speed, too high. Stuber's ahead, 2-0. Stuber's back in. Saxton on the mound. Show rock and fire. That one's driven up the middle, and it's over the head of the second baseman. Gallagher had to try to go back and tag up. She'll slide in safely, and now she's called out at third.
Oh, they called her out.
They did call her out as Gallagher thought maybe that one was going to be catch. She turned around and thought she was going to have to tag up and took off, but that was another close play at third.
Yeah.
But ultimately Gallagher called out.
A little bit of confusion there between Gallagher and Stuber, but it dropped and she just had a little bit of a miscommunication. And now they're going to intentionally walk Macy Baker.
Load up the bases to take on Maddie Kelly. Second time today Macy Baker has been walked. Maddie Kelly, her last time up, however, had a single.
Big at bat here for the freshman.
2 gone, bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. Driven to third. Juggled by the third baseman. Kelly running down to first, throws way high. Leading run comes around to score for Conotton Valley. Second run comes around at Stuber. Here comes another at Baker, and she'll slide in safely.
Maddie Kelly with the RBI double, a huge RBI double after a big error from Shadyside.
A bases clearing. Base knock for Kelly. Even if that play is made from third, I'm not sure Kelly was hustling down the line. So that makes it a 5-2 ball game. Kelly stands at second. Williams stands in. Rockets with new life, now leading 5-2. Saxton delivers way out of the zone. Saxton ready again. She'll deliver. Pop back. Counts even at 1-1. Coach Bleidinger from third, I think, had no hesitation on sending those last two.
Not at all.
Saxton's next delivery swung on and missed for Williams. She was looking to give it a ride, just a bit behind. She also falls behind in the count, 1-2.
Looks like she chased the rise ball there a little bit.
Off speed, Williams slaps it to the shortstop. And Brown, who fields it, throws low, but it's dug out by Honeywell at first. Conotton Valley strikes for 3. They take the 5-2 lead. We'll head on to the top of the 7th. Last at bat for Shadyside.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Can Conotton Valley hold on? They now lead 5-2 in this sectional showdown of the OHSAA tournament. What a fun game this has been. Nick McWilliams, Logan McPeek, Claxon Communications, and of course Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for bringing you today's broadcast. From the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, of course, as well, our replays all season long brought to you by Advancing Athletics. And what a crazy situation there. You had bases loaded after the intentional walk of Macy Baker. Maddie Kelly hits that hard hit ground ball to third. Throw goes way high. 3 runs come around to score for the Rockets. That's how they got their lead. So to at the plate for Shadyside, it'll be 8-9-1. Zadunzik stands in. Pop out and fly out. She's first pitch swinging and fouls it away. Baker still on the mound, has pitched a pretty doggone good game.
8 strikeouts. Minus the 2 home runs. She's pitched a really good game.
We'll tell her after the game, if you ignore at the 4 spot what happened, you had a great game.
Yeah.
Baker's next delivery. Strike 2. Job's not done yet, however, as Baker looking to sit down the last 3 in short order and help her team pick up a tournament victory. The 0-2 swung on and missed. 9 punch outs now for Baker.
Looked like Zadunzik chased that one. She was not very happy with herself after that one.
Saxton steps back in. Strikeout and a flyout. Baker delivers. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Baker's next delivery, swung on and missed again. Baker looking like she's just coming right at the batters now for Shadyside.
She's firing on all cylinders right now, looking to close out this game and advance to the district semifinal.
Dating back to the last inning, 7 straight strikes now for Baker. I might have jinxed her as now it goes to 1-2.
Tried to get her to chase low.
Baker offers, swung on, hard hit ball down the third baseline, and it's going to go off the glove of Peters, and it will be a 1-out base knock for Saxton. Back to the top of the order. Gurrell stands in. With 1 gone, Baker going to hope to get the ground ball for the double play. Gurrell so far in this one, strikeout, single, and a flyout. Swung on, little dribbler out in front. Baker's going to tag Gurrell, and she dropped the ball. Now she's going to try to deliver it to first base, and it hits her back. 2 base runners going to be on.
Big error there for Conotton Valley. Puts the tying run at the plate, Mary Smith.
And we're going to get a pinch runner in again for Gurrell. It will be Taylor Fulton who comes in at first. Gurrell did not, it's worth noting, did not swipe at the ball or anything. She just ran into Baker. And Baker dropped it. Pitch low and outside to Smith. She struck out twice and popped out. But new life for Shadyside as the tying run stands at the plate. Baker rocks, fires, hard hit, center field, coming in, making the catch is Stuber. She's going to throw to second, and it's a double play to end it. What a play out in center that time for Conotton as Stuber makes the catch, delivers on to second. Runner did not look back. And Conotton Valley picks up the 5-2 victory.
Great awareness there from Chloe Stuber on that final play.
What a throw in for for Stuber as she caught on second was Saxton who stepped off. So the Tigers fall and the Rockets pick up the victory and will advance in the OHSAA tournament. That'll do it for today's broadcast, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Altman Hospital. We will step away And we will return for your kind post-game show and, of course, give away your McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Michele Ione. At Advancing Athletics, our Fuel, Move, Recover philosophy can help anyone be their best. Here's what thriving looks like.
I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete. I'm an FMR athlete.
From high school to aging well, no one will take care of you and your kids better than us.
Is your commercial roof leaking and causing damage, but you can't afford to fully replace your roof? WM Commercial Roofing believes in finding solutions that will work best to fit both your budget and your needs. We customize repair and maintenance plans that will fix your roof leaks and extend the life of your roof so that you can have peace of mind. WM Commercial Roofing. Commercial roofing you can trust. Check us out at wmcommercialroofing.com or call 330-275-0088. That's 330-275-0088.
Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Kent State Tusk offers over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees. We have over a dozen athletic programs, including basketball and volleyball. Student life is diverse with over 20 extracurricular student clubs. Our nursing and technology programs are some of the most sought after in the area. Staying local is the most cost-effective way of obtaining your degree. Define your own success. Powered by Purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is the name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
People are always asking, what is Cartoons? I hear that name on the radio all the time. Cartoons is a radio shop in New Philadelphia that specializes in tuning up your stereo system on anything you drive or ride. We tune up car tunes, truck tunes, boat tunes, motorcycle tunes, RV tunes, new and used vehicle tunes. We carry the best brands from Kenwood, Sony, Alpine, Pioneer, just to name a few. Cartoons also carries a full line of lighting accessories, backup camera systems, remote starts, or just need it installed? Give us a call. Cartoons on West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
This is Tuscarawas County Detective Lieutenant Adam Fisher. Underage drinking is illegal. As a parent, you cannot allow your child's underage friends to possess or consume alcohol on your property, not under any circumstance. As a law enforcement officer, I can confiscate any alcohol, money, or property used in committing this offense. Plus, you place yourself at legal risk for being sued.
This message brought to you by the Tuscarawas County Sheriff's Office, Empower Tusk, and the Adams Board of Tuscarawas and Carroll County.
Welcome back to Bowerston. Big Z Sports wrapping up another game brought to you by Altman Hospital and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. A 5-2 victory for the Conotton Valley Rockets as they advance in the OHSAA tournament. Now time to present our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, senior center fielder Chloe Stuber. And Chloe, phenomenal game for you, 3 for 3 at the plate. You had 2 singles, a double as well, but also scored 2 runs. But naturally, game-winning play out there in center. Tell me that last play there. You know, this was an intense game with that 5-2 mark, and you get the game-winning double play. What happened through that?
It was scary at first. Obviously, I wanted to make the out, make the play. That was the most important, so glad I did that.
Now, tell me, with this game coming in here, you know, your guys' bats were not really going very good through those first few innings. What were you guys talking about in the dugout between innings?
Each inning would come in and challenge ourselves, of course, to hit the ball and just get a good quality at bat between each inning. So.
Now, this was a team that you guys had faced last year. Obviously, you remember from last year. It was not quite as close of a game as this, but tell me a little how the Rockets were able to rally and what you guys were able to do to ultimately advance.
We were just able to come together in those last few innings, and that's what matters most. So our bats came alive there at the end.
Now, also, one final thing here, you guys had to change your lineup a little bit. Obviously, some player changes. That could be a difficult thing for people who haven't gone through that before.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to do, but we practice it in practice a lot, so they should be able to execute and do well on the field.
Awesome stuff. Well, again, thank you, Chloe, for your time. Our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Chloe Stuber, 3 for 3 day at the plate. Also the game-winning double play with the catch and the deliver on to second base from center field. That'll wrap up another broadcast by Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications. Of course, stay tuned on our YouTube channel. We have more games from a high school near you coming up soon in the OHSAA tournament. For Logan, McPeek, and Claxon Communications, I'm Nick McWilliams. Enjoy your night, Z Country.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.